a story down south. Now, clearly it's got to be New South Wales or something or other, right? Of a teacher getting charged with assault after grabbing a kid after he was assaulted first, and then he had a desk thrown at him which actually impaled his shin.
Some students and parents are rallying support for a teacher who has been suspended and charged with assaulting one of his students in the Hunter region. Tonight, police and the Department of Education are investigating after video emerged.
Taunting their teacher with balls of paper. 62-year-old Michael Cable and his students clash in the classroom. During the confrontation, a table is tossed before the bell rings. As the teens leave, that's when Mr. Cable allegedly strikes a student who ends up on the ground. The footage was captured during a class at Maitland Grossman High School.
Appalling, yeah, appalling. We saw the video yesterday. Our daughter got it circulated to her through social media, and we're looking at other schools for her now. It's scary. What if that was my little girl?
The boy's mother today told 9 News, "We definitely do not condone the behaviour of the boys," also saying this does not change the fact a teacher never ever has the right to lay a hand on a student.
I don't know if they get trained for that, but I hope they do, because I feel like it comes with the job.
But today, mixed emotions. Before school started, students held signs that read, "Free Mr. Cable."
He's a real one. We all love Sir. You know, he really did try to look after all of us.
I feel bad for the teacher. He's one of those teachers that really try hard, and honestly, I feel for him.
A petition of support is circulating online. So far, it has hundreds of signatures. Michael Cable was arrested and taken to Belmont Police Station. There, he was charged with 1 count of common assault before being granted bail. The case will be heard at Maitland Local Court next month. New South Wales Teachers Federation saying this matter is in police hands, and there's no doubt this footage is disturbing. Maggie Ray.
The teacher was harassed, had shit thrown at him.
Assaulted. He was assaulted.
And was assaulted first. He grabbed the hold of the kid, and then the kid threw a desk at him. And
No, it's a different kid.
and he stood down for assault.
That's it. So at the end of this, right, from the footage we've seen, there has been overwhelming support for the teacher. And, sorry, he's got mine too. Where can you say enough's enough? At the end of the day, this teacher was not just a teacher, he was a father as well. And he had 2 little girls. The person that threw the desk at him was a girl. He never touched her. But he did attack a student. But when you've got 5 teenagers on you, I don't care how burly you are, unless you're a fucking WWE wrestler. If you've got 5 students on you, take away the fact that they're students. If this was in public, does he not have the right to defend himself?
Yes.
So what the fuck is the difference? Where did we allow our kids to run the school?
So,
sign the petition. There is a petition out, by the way. Sign it, because they're all asking for him to be reinstated, even the students.
So, when a teacher is assaulted first, he doesn't have the right to defend himself anymore. Is that what I'm hearing?
And that's not fair. He knew full well that these were children. He has children of his own. But he grabbed
the kid
and pushed one down to the ground. That's all you could see. He should not have been arrested and charged with assault. He should not have been laid off his job. In fact, the 5 fucking students that I could pull out of that video that started this attack, they should be the ones facing misdemeanor assaults on their records.
Yes, absolutely.
I'm sorry, but back when I was in school, and that makes me sound old, this shit didn't fly. And I mean, I wasn't even there in the days of the cane, all right? I'm just talking about punishment via detentions, extra work, picking up litter with the teacher at fucking lunchtime.
Now,
none of it's done anymore.
Now, when I was in school, chat, I went to a private school, all right? I'm not ashamed to admit it. From the age of like grade 6 onwards, I went to a private school. But the teachers at this private school turned around and they had a saying: for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction.
Were you in it on boys?
No,
Pub-
mixed.
Oh, mixed. Okay.
So I was taught that if you are assaulted, you assault back, you have the right to defend yourself.
I mean, even the girls are taught that. I mean, we're taught that in basics in life. You don't hit first, but you need to stand up for yourself. Yeah,
Well,
where
when
did the teacher do it?
When it's a 5-on-1 situation and the teacher's the one copping 5 different points of abuse, he's not allowed to defend himself?
And if you're going to say the teacher had the brains and the maturity to get up and leave the classroom, he did that, and they followed him out and still targeted him down the hallway. So what do you do? Because if you run out of the school flailing your arms, you're called a pussy for the rest of your life, and people will take you down the dumps for that, so you may as well quit your job, right? So he showed a bit of backbone, taught these kids what it's like to mess and assault another adult human, and he's the one that's charged? I'm sorry. I had one teacher on that, one parent on that report, a female, say, my daughter goes to this school, and I could only imagine if this was my daughter in this situation. I thought the first thing that came out my mouth is, when I'm going to raise a fucking kid better than to address an adult, a senior, like that, or even abuse an adult like that.
I hope your daughter's got enough sense not to act like a juvenile fucking delinquent.
Now, I get it, right, that we used to do horrible shit to our teachers. We made my Japanese teacher pretty much have a nervous breakdown on the spot, and we thought it was funny. But at the end of the day, nobody threatened violence against anybody.
And now,
Well, she did throw the blackboard dust up, but
you see
that
this
was a
footage. You see this footage of Channel 9 from today, right? Of the teacher getting assaulted. What age are these people that are doing it? 14?
15,
15? 16?
They're high schoolers.
Awesome. Let's draw a comparison to that, to what I've been whinging about for like the last week here in Townsville.
Yeah, just in society. Take the school out of the equation.
Okay? These little bastards are getting away with shit that they shouldn't be getting away with, and they're going out and doing it in society, and the everyday person is paying the price. Getting their cars stolen, getting them written off, getting their houses broken into, because there is no repercussions for these little pricks.
There's another stolen car, by the way, down the road from your street.
Yep. Another one.
Do one. But my point in all this is, right, is I've been saying this from the get-go. You started taking away the rights of the parents, the teachers, those that are in charge of the law, and now the court system. Who's left to fucking put these kids on the right path? Because clearly, what they just did in that video was teach those kids a very valuable lesson in life, that they're young enough to get away with anything. They just got away with abuse, and I'm even going to go as far as to say torture, because that man looked like he'd been taken through the ringer by already before that video even started.
You've got to imagine how many days, weeks, or months he's been copping this from these sorts of kids.
Yeah, well, it may not even be that. It may be that he was having a bloody good week, and then these little snot-nosed come in here and start bullshit, right? And all it takes is for that last final snap. And for that teacher, it was having a desk thrown at him. That's assault.
Yeah.
And you just let all those little bastards get away with it. They're laughing. That man's without a job and can't support his family for doing what any person would have done.
Oh no, I would have done worse.
I was going to say, I probably would have started swinging a long time ago.
I would have grabbed them and then broken their fucking nose. Simple.
My point in all this as well is there needs to be some sort of responsibility taken by the parents of these kids. If they were half-decent parents, they'd be standing up right now and saying, my kid shouldn't have acted that way and he deserved a backing. And I tell you this much, he got one when he got home. Because that video went viral. Those kids are heroes. Snapping that teacher. How many years has he served? How much patience does that man have to teach teenagers over and over again, day in, day out? And this is the only time he snapped. All the other students in the school are saying, we want him back. They're petitioning. And it's disgusting that we've let it get this far. You think Man Eyes is bad? Queensland, open your eyes, but we're following the same fucking suit. It doesn't matter about colour, it doesn't matter about religion, race, anything. Punish crime.
Yes.
That's it. It's that simple. Punish it. Nothing ever good came from rewarding bad behaviour.